Hi, I'm Marci Degman, the Aspiring Gardener, and today we're going to talk about growing ginger. And what I have here is actually the edible ginger, Zingiber officinale. It's an Asian plant, so it grows as a house plant in most North American homes. So it's not necessarily something you'll grow in your garden, although you can grow it in a pot outside in the summer and bring it back in. And what it is it's a large rhizome or tuber that looks kind of like a bumpy potato, and you find it in the produce section at the grocery store. And what people do is they take and shave it into food, and sometimes it's used medicinally. And what this is this is a part of a tuber that actually started to root on its own, just sitting in a windowsill. So a little bit of light is all it needs to begin sprouting, just like a potato would sprout. In this case, it's beginning to develop a flower stalk already. And so now the best thing to do would be to replant it. And so what I'm going to do is just take a nice nutritious potting soil, and you can always add a little sand if you want. You want to keep your soil moist. You don't want it soggy because, like any kind of a root or tuber, it can rot. So just put it in some soil and only water it when it's completely dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant the tuber part into the soil, allowing the outer sprout. Now you can always plant it right, bring it right home, cut a piece off. You kind of look at it, you'll see sort of little eyes like you do in a potato. And make sure it gets a good part. And you can go ahead and just plant it in soil from the beginning if you'd like. And what'll happen over time is that these little tubers will begin to spread and grow, and you'll be able to dig them up just like you do a potato. And either you'll have a bunch of little gingers or you'll have a large root, and you can just take pieces off. At that point you can use it for cooking, or you can use it to start another plant. So it's a very easy, very rewarding plant you can grow inside in any kitchen in a light window. And that's how you grow edible ginger.